Hi guys, so say your names to the camera.
Hi, I'm Hillary. I'm with Beoples Buddies Animal Rescue, and this is Gabriella.
And I'm here to support Hillary and the pups.
So tell us about Beoples Buddies and
Animal Rescue.
Beoples Buddies Animal Rescue.
Yes.
Okay. Beoples Buddies I got, the Animal Rescue I didn't. So tell us about it.
Beoples Buddies, we have been around since January of 2013, and what we do is we consider ourselves a boutique rescue, so we focus on just small amount of animals at a time. The animals that really are not highly adoptable out of the shelters, so they've been there for a long time, they're senior or they have behavioral problems. We rescue them, they go into foster homes, and we give them a full circle of care, so they get anything that they needed by the vet, as well as socializing, training.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we get them ready to go into their forever homes, and then one thing that makes us really unique is every time we adopt out an animal, we plant a tree with Tree People Park here in LA.
Yeah.
And it really supports our vision of the interconnectivity of all life.
That is so beautiful. How did you come up with that idea?
Well, I'm vegan, and I just think no one life is any more important than another. So I think Wesley's life here is just as important as mine, and
Yes.
as well as the environment, and that was kind of my way of showing that.
Yes. Now, everybody have an idea that they want to help dogs. You actually did it.
Yes.
That's a big difference between talking about something and actually doing it. And you are doing it, you are here.
Yes.
So how did you make it a reality? What was the first thing that you have done? How did you get other people to join forces with you?
Well, for me, my background's in social work, so I have my master's in social work, and I also have the perspective of living life with no regrets, and so I just knew in my heart that I wanted to work with animals. I used to work for Child and Family Services, so I basically did the same thing, but now I'm doing it with animals and still working with people and getting to help the environment at the same time. So I just knew it was a dream that I wasn't going to turn my back on and have any regrets on 10 years down the line or whatnot, and so I just went after it.
That's amazing. And how do you get your funding?
We're all donation-based, so what I do, I'm a volunteer essentially, and volunteer full-time for the rescue, and so we just, really rely on our supporters, and they help us rescue specific dogs sometimes that have medical and put donations toward them, so really any amount that we get, it goes 100% to the animal.
It's just medical bills, I know, are so expensive.
Very
Healthcare
expensive.
for people, healthcare for dogs.
So our adoption fee doesn't even cover nearly as much as we spend on the animals. So
Why did it? So how much do you charge per animal?
our adoption fee is $300 to $350, and it includes everything. So they're spayed, neutered, vaccinated, microchipped, and registered.
Wow.
Plus, we dedicate the tree in their honor. Plus, if they. So he had surgery. He's had a dental. He's had lots of stuff. So you can imagine how expensive that is.
That's what I'm asking, because you're really taking the tough cases.
Yeah.
Which is admirable, but.
So if we have more funding, we can take even more tough cases, but we have to, kind of do it here and there.
Yes.
It can't be every single medical dog, unfortunately. I would if I had the money.
So are you on social media? People can follow you and get
Yes.
engaged with you on social media?
Yeah, so everything is Beoples Buddies. It's just like people, but with a B as in boy, so Beoples Buddies, and you can find us on all social media.
Where did the name come from?
So the name came from my little guy Beeple, and this is a picture of him. I rescued him 7 years ago when he was 8 to 10 years old, so considered a senior. He was only 2.5 pounds, and I was volunteering at a rescue shelter, Friends of Animals Foundation, and he was in there, and he was kind of on death's doorstep. He was severely neglected, very, very malnourished. You can imagine a 2.5-pound dog.
Yes.
Yeah. So all of his hair had fallen out of on his ears, and his paws and everything were just stained brown. All of his teeth had to be pulled out, so his little tongue actually is always out.
Yes.
And I ended up rescuing him, and he's been just the joy of my life.
Amazing.
Yeah, and so I rescued him when he was 8 to 10, and he unfortunately passed away in December, but he lived 7 long years, and I'm just very
Wow.
grateful
Yes,
with that for that time.
absolutely. And where did the name Beeple come for him?
So he came in with this weird name like Beeple or Beep Mall or something, and the rescue had changed changed it to Beanie, but I thought he looked like such a character, like a Beeple.
I see.
I'd never even, so I just thought that sounded cute and funny, and it fit him, and I just spelled it like people.
Yeah. So let me ask you, would you let families with kids foster these dogs?
Yeah, certain dogs, of course. We always make sure that whatever, if they have behavioral problems, that they would be safe for kids.
Yes.
But yeah, we never say no. We
Yeah.
can always try and find a certain dog that would be good. Like, for instance, Wesley or Katie would be perfect for kids.
I love it because, a lot of people who call me when they want a dog, rescue organization make it so tough for them that they go and buy a dog.
Oh,
And then the kid is tired of, not interested in the dog after a couple of months, and then the dog end up in a shelter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if we can have more people like you who do not eliminate the person just because they have children at home.
yeah.
So this is fantastic. This is something that you do, and if I can give you my 2 cents, really let people know that we let people with kids foster dogs.
Yeah, so our mission as an organization is compatibility-based placement.
Yes.
So we work really hard to match the family with the right dog.
Love it.
Even if we don't have that dog, we will work with them to find a dog that's a match.
Can I just tell you, what you're saying is music to my ears because you're reasonable.
Thanks.
You make sense. It's common sense. It's about compatibility, not about if you have kids, you're out. And as you know, in the rescue world, there are a lot of times people who make it tough for the public to adopt their dogs. So when you say it's about compatibility, we want to make it work. I mean, please advertise it. Please let people know that you are one of the good ones.
Thank
You know what I
you.
mean?
Really works hard.
No, you really work hard and you
you.
really make it.
She cares.
That is amazing.
Thank
That
you.
is fantastic. Seriously, you're very different.
Oh.
You're very different in the rescue world than I know.
Thank you so much.
So
I really
just that you
appreciate
know,
that.
This is like a little bit good job. Not
Thank
you. Know,
you.